So the Lord didn't come just to say, good job everybody, keep up the good work. He came to make change. And that meant not just a little change, but a total change of the person. In a similar way, if somebody broke their leg and it was growing the wrong way, a doctor would have to re-break it in order for it to grow properly. Jesus is looking at humanity in a similar way. And each individual, on some level, has to break from their old habits, break from their old way of life, begin a new kind of life, to heal properly. To properly heal requires the grace of God and not to do it like everybody else or do it on our own. I recognize that there were people in my life that had to do a little breaking for me. I joined the seminary when I was 21 years old, and I can't say that I had all the discipline that I think I needed. One of the duties we had was every morning we got up for morning prayer, and on more than one occasion I missed morning prayer. Just slept in, no real good reason. I remember Father Draga, who was the pastor of Resurrection, he was the rector at the time. He came over and he talked to me and he said, I'm concerned about you missing your obligation. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to assign one of the other seminarians to knock on your door every morning to make sure you're up for morning prayer. I was so humiliated. I made sure I was out of that room before he ever knocked on that door. It worked. He got me to go to morning prayer. He got me to start to change. There was another incident with Father Draga in particular. I was a senior at college and decided I knew everything. Only to find out I don't. One of the things that I said, we were in a prayer group together, and I said to Father Draga, I don't understand. You priests are here to teach us. And why do you then become like in charge of everybody? Why don't you serve the food in the cafeteria? And Father Draga very calmly said, I find that statement sinful. Really? He says, you're judging me. You have no idea what I do. You only see the relationship I have with you, and I am your rector, and you are going to obey. But you don't know anything else I do with my life, nor do I feel like I have to tell you about it. And I felt embarrassed again. He was right. I remember many years later, one of the cooks was sick, and there was Father Draga at the line, giving out the food. I was so stunned, I felt like he did it just because I said that. He'd totally forgotten. When I got assigned here, I went over to visit him, and I told him about that. And I told him, you know what, I am so sorry I ever said that. And I don't think I had the humility to say sorry at the time. And then the years later, I really should have come up to you and said something when you were serving the food, and I was too embarrassed. And I just want to tell you that was formation. You really changed me. And he says, well, it takes a little breaking before we can form the right way. It's exactly what Christ comes to do. It's not easy to follow the Lord. It's not easy to follow this path. And sometimes it takes a little breaking. But I trust in it. I trust in the process, and I ask God to help us to grow properly. I ask our Christ to be gentle, but deliberate.